Hello everyone, my name is Wanda and I just want to take a couple minutes out of your time today to talk to you about Leanness lifestyle and its associated boot camp. But first I want to give you a little history about me. My name is Wanda, I'm 45 years old and I'm from the greater Boston area. I found Leanness lifestyle in January of 2011, and from January 2011 to June of 2012 I participated in two boot camps, and as a result, I have lost a total of 105 pounds. So let me repeat that. From when I walked through the virtual door of Leanness Lifestyle in January of 2011 until June, when this last boot camp just ended, 2012, I've lost a total of 105 pounds. Now, this is monumental, obviously, for a number of reasons. But first, this is not my first attempt at losing weight, by far. I'm pretty sure if I write it down, I've done every diet under the sun. I've counted exchanges. I've eaten prepackaged meals. Have you read the ingredients on some of those meals? No wonder they're shelf stable. They're going to be around long after we're all gone. I've had shakes. I've had a shake for lunch. I replaced a shake for dinner. All these diets where I never really learned to give my body what it needed. And I have to be honest and say that yes, I did lose the weight. Some of the weight, not ever all of the weight that I wanted to, but guess what? I'd lost the weight and then I said, yay, I can end the diet. I'd stop the diet. And can you guess what happened? Here comes the weight and then some. And that's been the difference for me with Leanness Lifestyle. This is truly a lifestyle. This is not a diet. I don't have a date on my calendar circle that says, yes, this is the day I can stop living this way. I don't want to stop living this way. This way has worked too well for me. I just want to say it one more time. This is so much more than a diet. Throw out all your knowledge about everyone told you calories in, calories out is what makes you lose weight. Because guess what? If that were true, we wouldn't be having this conversation because we all know that. It's so much deeper than that, and Leanness Lifestyle is so much deeper than that. Okay, I can hear you now. See, I can hear through the screen. You're saying, well, that's great, Wanda, but what makes Leanness Lifestyle so different? Well, I'm going to give you three really big reasons for me why Leanness Lifestyle, led by Coach Greenwald, is so different than any other program that I've ever done. First of all, this is truly a lifestyle change. This is not someone giving you a diet plan and say, eat these foods in these amounts and you'll lose the weight and exercise this amount a day. It goes so much deeper than that. The biggest example I can give you about how it's impacted my lifestyle and how I live and how I perceive myself and the things that I do. 2 years ago, before I found Leanness Lifestyle, I would bet you money you would not find me videotaping myself to show to anyone. But that's how much I love this program. That's how much I think it's important, and that's how much I've changed because I have the confidence now to get out and do these kind of things. Can you say that about the programs you've been on? I'm just saying. This is much more than what you put on the end of your fork. It's about what's in your heart, what's in your mind, how you approach this. Number two, what makes this different, and I should have probably made this first, are the people. And that may sound trite, but hear me out. First, Coach Greenwald has come up with a set of tools that are so easy for us to use as we go down this path of leanness. He has a number of assistant coaches. They all have lived this lifestyle. They live this lifestyle day in and day out. They're not reading from a script. This isn't something that they're coaching you to do that they're not doing. They know what it's like. They get to know you. They know what buttons to push. They know when you need a hug. They know when you need a little kick. You can't disappear. This isn't a program where they're going to take your money week after week or month after month. And if you don't show up, no one cares. No, there's no getting lost here. Don't think just because this is an internet-based program that you can kind of sit in the corner and hide and no one will find you. Let me disavow you of that thought right now. That does not happen. You will be engaged. You will have accountability, and people will be looking out for you. And let me tell you how special I find the people in this program. During my second boot camp, right towards the end, I reached a weight that I I set a goal, but my heart still wasn't quite sure that it was possible because I've struggled with my weight for so long. And I kept inching closer and closer. And one day I woke up and I got on the scale and I had reached it. I took a text picture of it and I texted it to one coach who they all knew that this was my goal. By the end of that day, I just told one coach. I had gotten text messages, phone calls, and emails from all the coaches congratulating me saying, "Atta girl." Now think about that for a second. I didn't cure cancer. I didn't run a marathon. All I did was hit a goal that was very important to me, that they were just as invested in me as I was. I walked around for the rest of that day like I was the best thing on this earth because I knew they had my back. I knew that they were as excited as I am. And I also know that if I start to slip and get a little too full of myself, they'll be the first ones to reel me back and say, "Okay, you've reached this goal. You know you have more work to do. Let's get at it." Where else do you get that? On your program, if you have a question and you send an email, first of all, do you have an address to send it to? Or do you get an automated response? My coaches know who I am. They know what works for me. They all have a slightly different perspective, so they come at looking at what you're doing just a little bit different, but it's all the same program, so it's nice to get different ideas about what's working for you. And they're all just so invested. You're not a number. You're not a weekly check. You are a person that they get to know. And that personal touch, you may not think won't work because it's internet-based, but let me tell you, it works. You participate, they will be there for you. And that now I'm angry. I should have made that number one. So let's make that number one. The people would make this program the best. Finally, what I think sets this program apart is there's not an end date. This isn't a short-term fix. I'm not going to get up here and say, do this for 90 days and life will be wonderful and you can go back to where you were. That's not how it works. This is something, when you walk into Leanness lifestyle, you need to walk into with the mindset that I'm adopting principles that I will be doing for the rest of my life. This is not a diet. We all know where diets have gotten us. We don't want to go back to where diets have gotten us. Let's get the word diet out of here. You need to make a lifestyle change, and because you need to do that, you've found the right place. Okay, so I hope I've given you a little glimpse of just what an impact Leanness lifestyle has had on me. Losing the weight, my confidence has soared. I'm actually videotaping myself. That just floors me. I wish you knew how big that is. Medicines I used to have to take, I don't take anymore. The back pain that I used to have is better because I've been able to keep the weight off. The tools that Coach Greenwald has for us help me plan my meals. They help me plan the exercises that I need to do. They help me track it all. It gives them a way to make sure I'm doing what I should be doing, so I can get encouragement or examples of ways I could change. It's just one really nice, helpful set of tools backed by people who care that can really help you make this lifestyle change once and for all. And I'm just so excited about this program that I don't know if you can tell, but right now I am recording this in a hotel room. And the reason I'm doing that is after boot camp ends, Coach hosts a little picnic get-together for all graduates and his coaches in the greater Chicago area. And that picnic is this weekend, and I will be attending. And it's the first time I get to meet the people in person who have made such a profound impact on my life. And I am so tickled that very soon I'll be able to shake their hands, and if they let me, give them a great big hug to let them know just how special they are to me and how much an impact that they've had, and to thank them. because my life is so much different now that I've found Leanness lifestyle. And I'm just so overwhelmed by that all. And this is my chance to spend a few hours with like minded people, the coaches, the assistant coaches, and also participants in Leanness lifestyle, who we all speak the same language. We all know about each other, our struggles, and we all cheer each other on. And it's going to be a real cool time. And I can't think of a better way to spend the summer afternoon. So I hope to see you in the program. And if I've motivated you to join you, make sure you tell them Wanda sent you. Okay? I'm looking forward to seeing you. Don't let me down.